Ladies and gentlemen. Yes, there's a couple here. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, 8-time Grammy-nominated artist, Ledisi! Hey, is she not good? You sit over here, I'll sit over there. Let's trade places. Is she not good looking? Oh, we gotta turn them on. I'm sorry. Let me turn yours on because I had to turn mine on, girl. There we go.
Okay, cool. Well,
yeah?
Oh, great.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, we're here. Forgive my shades. Usually I don't, but I've been up and touring, and I had to help my mom fix her iPad, so I was like, yeah.
You look great.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We have seen you somewhat evolve over since you came out.
Yeah.
And I mean, you just look better and better and better and better.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you. Thank you. I think that's supposed to happen when you get older, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we don't, and women, I say that we don't get older, we get better.
Yes, better is great.
Yes, better is great. I blame you.
Yeah.
I just want to sing it, but I can't sing like her, so.
People keep asking about this glow I seem to have, 'cause I'm just not the same. That's all I'll do. 'Cause I can't sing high yet. I ain't woke up yet.
You can't do the I blame you part. It's like,
I blame you. Oh, I love it.
high. That's good. That is so good. You are so talented.
Well, thank you. And so
You're
are
so
you.
well, no,
Doesn't she look fabulous? Love this age.
You look fabulous. You look fabulous. I mean, really, you are so talented. I was telling a friend of mine the other day. I said, you know, there's artists out there right now. I think you are one of the best R&B artists out there right now.
Yes.
Female.
Yes.
Female, and a little underrated, I think.
Very much so. Yes.
Y'all agree with me?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know, I always know who I am, and
That's
so
good.
I don't worry about numbers and people and status. I do worry about numbers as far as begging people to support me as an artist, because we are numbers. But other than that, because they want to know, will this cover sell if you're on it? Will this show sell if you're on it? Will this CD sell if you put it out? So we are numbers. It says music and then it says business at the end. But what I don't worry about is status. I've been everywhere, met the president and hung out with Prince and seen these fabulous houses and everything. What I'm concerned with is, how's your spirit? How's your family? And am I well taken care of enough to pay those taxes on time? You know what I mean? So for me, it's about being happy too.
Yeah.
And that's what this latest album was about, me accepting the truth about myself and not being afraid to embrace who I am. You know, you never be with someone and you feel like you want to shine bright freely, but you can't because you're afraid of hurting them. Not because they want you to shine, but they also don't want you to leave. It's like I want to hold on to you.
Yeah.
And people usually accept mediocrity, you know, the basic things. We settle, as women, we settle a lot. And as I got older, I just said, I don't want to settle, I want the best. I want someone who's secure enough to be in this with me and let me fully be who I am.
Does that
mean
mean
that means not just in a relationship, but your friendships, your business relationships, everything. Everyone is responsible for their part in your life. And that's what I want. You are responsible for this part in my life, for me. I am responsible for that. And when I figured that out, I went, yes, that's how you become happy, is you take ownership for what you bring to the table and do your best and exhaust it all the way until it's nothing left.
That is so deep. Is that one of the songs on that?
Well, that's what happened with The Truth, is waking up in the morning and seeing, this ain't working. And you know how hard that is to...
It's hard.
It's hard to accept the truth. The truth is painful. It feels good and freeing, but it's also can hurt, you know, because you're like, oh man, I gotta accept this as it is. The other thing is, there's a song called 88 Boxes where I talk about packing my boxes. You know, the moving truck, you have to count how many boxes you pack up. So I'm packing all my boxes and I'm like, wow, it is actually 88 boxes. That's my whole life. Out of all these years, I'm down to 88 boxes to move. It blew me away when you think about it. And to sing the song, I was like, I can't sing this song in front of these men in the room, you know? I had written it out and they were telling me how to do it. And all of a sudden I said, can you turn off the lights? I've never been that kind of singer. I could sing, I'll just, you know, but this song was so painful. And so I went for it and sang it. But I also didn't want to sing the same sad, slow love songs and drag y'all through this whole album of, oh my God, he left me and I left him, and you know, and male bash and all that. I don't male bash, and I didn't want to sing another ballad anymore. I felt good. Sometimes letting go feels good.
Yeah.
And I felt upbeat. I decided to take a dance class to feel better about me. And it had nothing to do with the album. I had 2 songs left to do. The album was almost done. And so I decided, okay, I'm gonna go to this dance class I've been avoiding for 3 years. I made a bucket list of all the things I never got to do because I was trying to be this person for someone else and not really doing what I really wanted to do.
Wow.
So I went to the class, had fun. Girls curvier than me, they were getting it, and they were just, their confidence level. It wasn't about size. It wasn't about, oh, this is hanging out. It wasn't about that. It was like a group of women getting together and saying, work it, girl, go. Just walk. Even if you don't get the step. And I realized, wow, we forget our walk.
Yeah.
We forget how beautiful we are just from here first. Here and here, all of this, not the outside. And all of a sudden I would go to have fun and to be around other women. We were emailing each other. I'm telling you, it's nothing like having the support of women. It's amazing.
It is.
And they would email and keep in touch. Let you come to class, girl, you know you better get your butt in class. Granny don't play. You know, it was like we were supporting each other. And we were in class, it was fun. And I kept going back, and all of a sudden I said, well, I want to change my eating because I can see emotionally why I'm eating like this. I would eat Snicker bar, butter pecan. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Okay, we together.
Yeah, we together.
So, and I would just eat when I stressed out. And I was like, let me figure this out. I got a nutritionist. She said, I'll help you for free. You know, she didn't have to, but she did. And then she said, just run with me, come run. I ain't running nothing. And then she's like, come on, you can do it. And I couldn't believe I was running miles. That one block turned into miles, you know? And it was just because I said, I can do this. I had to tell myself, no one else can help you with that. You have to want it. And when it all clicked in, I said, okay, this is the truth about how it is. And so next thing you know, I'm losing these pounds. I didn't notice. Because I had the same baggy clothes. They were like, you gotta let those go. No, but those are my favorite drinks. I don't wear those, you know. So I changed, and I said, okay, well, my stylist was trying to get me to, you know, show a little more. Go for it. Why are you scared? You know, because I'm hiding. I'm used to hiding myself. So she was like, you're new.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Don't forget what others gonna think. As soon as we did the album cover, everybody freaked out. Oh, she done changed the record label and sold her out. Blah, 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 blah. And I was reading and it was all women going in on me. And only maybe 2 men, but all the men were, they were loving it, you know. But the women beat me down, and I was so sad because I thought they would say, yes, Led, go, Led, because I felt beautiful before. So it was in here that my mom always say, you are beautiful, you little chocolate, little, you know. It was the world that would say, you need to change. So I would fight against, because my mama said, because I always go, everything starts at home.
Right.
So for me, when I broke out and I saw the women, I said, well, they don't understand yet. And when the I Blame You video came out, I was like, because I wanted to show the whole process. And I did not want a man to validate me. But I did, but it does, we always think a man will validate you. It's really you validating you. And then I'm telling you, when I started to realize that it starts with me, anything I want, I can have it. Because I'm radiating. And what you radiate out, it truly comes. And that's the truth.
How much of your name has to do with that?
Oh,
Because it means to bring forth. So how much of your name you think has to do with who you are today?
I think it's just like anything else. Your words are powerful.
Yes.
How you use your words. I think, yeah, my name has a lot to do with who I am. I hated my name. I talk about it in the book I wrote. And my mom said, you better be proud of your name because there's everything in the name. And your dad named you. And it was from a Yoruba song. And he loved that word. And that's when he named you. It means to bring forth. And so just walk in it, because I was called lettuce leaf, Ledisi. I knew my name too. Yes, that's me, I'm here. So yeah, I learned a lot. But all those bad experiences, my point is, it taught me to be stronger. I was ready for the fight before the fight began. And so, but I'm grateful for the walk. And I'm grateful for my album. I don't take anything back because there's another generation that's now influenced by my music. And it's funny, old school loves to hold you forever, and I love them too. Please keep holding me. But new school doesn't understand how great our music is.
They don't.
And if I'm a tie between a father and a daughter, when I was in Jacksonville, two things happened that blew my mind. You had 3 generations coming to my show. 63-year-old who had a daughter, 42, and then her daughter came. They all came. And the 63-year-old turned all of them on to me. So, and then the father said, made his daughter come to my show. And she was 17. She said, I can't wait to tell everyone what I heard. I had never seen that before. I never heard of you. So I'm grabbing generations together at a show. That doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah.
And so I'm grateful for my music to be able to split it up into, and it's funny, old school folk will go, well, I like track this and this and this, and it's all the old school songs. I said, yeah, you're supposed to. That's, I was hoping you loved those, because that's what you're supposed to love.
Who likes I Blame You more?
They both do.
Yeah.
It's a universal thing, but it's in the middle.
I love the lyrics.
Yeah, I wrote that song with Claude Kelly and Chuck Harmony. We all of us wrote Pieces of Me together. Wow. And when I get with them, they wanted to give me another ballad. I said, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it unless it's ratchet. I won't do something ratchet. Because I always, as soon as you box me, I'm gonna go to the left. I'm gonna wreck it up for you. But that's not you. No, play with me. Because when you box me, I go, I'm gonna go over here. So I said, I want something in the middle where old school will love it and the young folk will love it as well. And so I Blame You. He was like, you look happy. What's going on? I said, I'm getting the love I deserve, okay? All right.
So does that mean
so he said, let's take,
life?
I'm not gonna talk about that. But he said, we'll take the word blame, that's usually a negative thing, and flip it. And I said, that would be great. And so, because I love to play on words. And you could tell when someone hasn't heard it. Yeah, always male bashing. I blame you. You know, you ain't heard the song, obviously. So it's great that people are responding to it, and I love it that when we first performed it on Black Girls Rock, the women were like, first it's like, Ledisi, is that you? You know, so it was great. Just I love scaring people into their greatest self, because that's what happens to me all the time. I have women pushing me, go for it.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's what your name means, to bring forth. So I guess that's what you're doing. That's awesome too. So let's get some questions from the audience.
Please.
I know y'all have questions. Let's pass the microphone
And by the way, you all look beautiful, honestly.
Can we get Vanna?
Just gorgeous.
Vanna's gonna pass the microphone around to everybody. So, Anwar's gonna do that.
I'm just gonna get some water.
Who would like to ask Ledisi a question? Any questions? All right, let's see.
Hi, Ledisi.
Hello, how are
Hi,
you?
my name is Wendy O. I'm a local artist here in the city.
Oh, beautiful.
Hi. Are there any possible acting possibilities in your future?
Wow, I won't say what it is, but I did book a film, a role in a film that I'm excited about. And it just happened. So I won't talk about it, but I'm excited about it. And it will
You heard it first right
take
here.
place right after my tour. But yeah, I did Leatherheads with George Clooney where I just sang. I did Broadway. I helped with The Color Purple. You ever seen that play? Before it came on Broadway, they had offered, the opening number was my number. It's Sunday morning, all that. That was me.
Well, all right now.
And then I chose my album over Color Purple. I did Lost and Found instead, which I'm glad about. But I still love Broadway and all that. I would love to do it again. And I did a couple of plays in LA. I'm never gonna stop acting, but it's there. But the music part is so first. It has to be first. But this part is amazing. I can't wait to tell everybody.
So nothing like Queen Latifah, you're just like, stop doing music and start going to another genre?
Oh no, I'm a singer first. Even if you see me trying to dance, I'm a singer first, always. I came from two singers. My mom and dad, they're singers, so I gotta sing, always.
All right now, any more questions out
Don't
there?
be scared, please.
Oh, in the back there.
Oh, awesome.
We'll work our way up.
I gotta hear your music.
When did you know that music was what you love more than anything? When did you know that that's what you wanted to do?
That's a great question, because I wanted to teach or be a journalist. I didn't want to be a singer until I think it was one. I did a talent show and I had to sing Denise Williams' Black Butterfly, and everybody stood up, and all the kids did not like me in school because I was weird and nerdy, pimples, you know, the shy one in the background, but I always had the answer, but the teacher was like, oh God, here she comes. So, but when I sang, they went, and they were clapping and they were smiling at me, so it made people feel better. I think that moment was like, wow, so I can actually have friends if I sing like this.
What advice would you have for anybody that's on that path?
I would say remember that it is a business, because we are so involved in the creative part and being artists that we forget about the business side of being in our business, because it is a business. You are a product. Even if you own it yourself. I've been an independent artist to a major label artist, whatever that means. It's all in the same now to me. But understand your craft completely, and then understand the business part of it. A lot of people come in not understanding that part. They either lose money, IRS is looking for them, or they have bad stories. And then be careful who's around you. Don't look for the person that's the hardest person to understand, because they'll teach you a lot.
Thank you very much.
That's deep. Look for the person that's the hardest person to understand, because they'll teach you a lot.
They will.
That's
Yeah, if you
good.
can get past that wall, you can get past any wall. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
Do we have a question in the back?
Oh,
Tracy
okay,
Bethany
well,
has a
I
question.
can
ask, go
I
ahead.
see some jewelry and clothes and Heather. Yes, how
Who
are
are
you?
your inspirations as in other artists?
Wow, that's such a big question. Because there's so many. It's from all different styles of music. I'm from New Orleans, so we mix things up. And I keep mixing genres like pop and R&B together and jazz. And I love Dinah. I love Patsy Cline. I love Marvin Gaye, who I wish was here. I would beg him. I'd probably hang on his leg like this. Just hold on. Luther for phrasing. Aretha for everything. Gosh, there's so many. Miles Davis.
Who's on your
Stone.
iPod?
My iPod, Abby Lincoln. I always keep Abby Lincoln and Miles Davis because they
Oh,
calm
wow.
me down. Because I listen to anything Tribe Called Quest. That's like, I'm a Tribe Called Quest fan all the way. Because I love hip hop too. I love anything with a drum beat or anything to keep me calm. Because my world is, so I like to calm down.
And
Yeah.
if you could have any style, what would it be?
Style as in what? Clothing?
Clothing, music.
Music. Right now, what I'm doing now. I'm comfortable in myself right now. I really am. I love this. Whatever this is, please don't
Love it too.
Any more questions out there? Oh, Tracy the
The
fans.
one and only Tracy with everybody. Tracy with
Hi, Ledisi.
Hi.
I am on air on our gospel station here, Hallelujah FM. Right. And we play Think of You.
Yes.
On it, right. My question is, most of your CDs have something that's inspirational. Do you ever, and I know you love gospel, I've seen you at the Stella Awards weekend, be in my luncheon. I know. Will you ever put out a full gospel CD, or will you always keep something inspirational that the gospel station can always play?
Well, on this album, I did write a song that could have worked, but it was so like a Whitney-like vibe that they were afraid to push it on. They want me to stay in my box, because I did venture out to where I felt gospel stations, because I always try to please as many formats that I can on one album, each album. Stevie Wonder did it. I'm not doing anything new. Marvin Gaye did it. Everybody from that generation did it all the time. This generation still doesn't understand how to mix that together. They just go to one, booty, booty, booty here, and something else there. But I always try to fit every format. They just wouldn't let me on this album. The song was huge and big. It had strings and a choir. It was amazing. I can't wait to put it out. Just like when you heard probably the Ladder song. The original version was supposed to be on Pieces of Me. They wouldn't let me put it on. So when the Sunday Best called, I said, I'm gonna do the Ladder. I'm gonna fix them. Now everybody want that song. I'm never gonna put it out. I don't know why, but I recorded it. I will always try as much as I can, but you come to a show, God is all up in there.
Oh, I know.
All right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I talk about them all up and through and out, and hallelujah, thank you, good night. And even on the booty song, he made that. He made that. So you can hit me if you want to, but it's true. Ain't nothing. I always say it's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than this room. It's bigger. My goal is if I can get 3 people to get it and leave there feeling like, oh man, I could just, yeah. This girl said it was the best show of my life. It changed my life. The 15-year-old who doesn't like to go out with dad was there and ran to the front of the stage to hug me. Then came on Facebook and said, oh my God, yes, I got 1. I don't care about all of them, but if I can get 3 to get it and go feel inspired and then do something better with their lives, oh my God, that's my true purpose. And I always say, look, you don't have to like the show, you didn't have to like the singing and the dance, whatever, but this right here you gotta get. These 3 messages. Have faith, love yourself, and be careful who you allow in your personal circle. Please get those 3, and you don't have to like everything else, and then everybody else going, oh, what? Because that's my true calling, is to spread a message. And if I have to wiggle a little bit to get that message across, I'm gonna get it across. And that's why I need church folk to understand when I do gospel music, my dad would rest his soul, he would always bug me, baby, you got to come on over. No, Dad, not yet. I do things for real. I do it naturally too, I don't force it. Just because I can, doesn't mean I have to do it right there. I'll do it when I feel like it, when it feels right and natural. Everything I do it naturally. No one forces me to do a certain style. No one forces me to do anything creatively because it's a spiritual connection for me, even in my R&B version of it. So I do it naturally. That's why I laugh. The label made her do it, girl, please. But when I do it, it's gonna be real. I'm gonna be there. I'm not gonna sing anything else. I'm gonna really go there. Because I take it seriously, gospel music. And if something happens to me when I'm in that, it scares the crap out of me, I'll be honest with you, and I know what it is, but I'm not ready for it. You have to fully commit. Fully commit. That's not just with that, but everything. If you're gonna do something, commit. And besides, what I'm doing, I'm going on the other side of the gamut and reaching them over there, while y'all do y'all thing over here.
Ooh, that's something right there.
And that's what my daddy said, I know, baby, but can you still do Jesus? And I can hear his voice.
That's so good to hear, because I know we got some other people with questions back
Yeah,
there,
I'm
so
right here.
find them. But that's so good to hear, because, you know, as a Christian and then working on a secular station, people always wonder about well, how can you do this and how can you do that?
Well, I don't get into that, because everyone is different.
Yeah.
Everyone believes differently. I want them to understand music, to feel good. And if it makes them feel good, they'll do good things for others.
Yeah.
If we were all doing something we love, the world would be completely different.
Ooh, wouldn't it though? Wasn't it?
We're mostly doing things we need to do, not what we want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Hi, Ledisi. My name is Stacy.
Hi,
I
Stacy.
wanted to know,
Hey,
do you? Hey. I wanted to know, do you ever draw from your emotion of Katrina to project in your songs?
When I do What a Wonderful World, all the time. When I do that song with just the keyboardist tonight, Tony, we play that song. We haven't done it in a while. We did it the last 3 tours, because I always try to keep it in there. But yeah, all the time. This album, not so much, because it was more personal and sensual and about self. But when the other albums were about this, then yeah, most definitely, like Think of You and yeah, those kind of songs when it's out there. But this album is so personal about me. It's about me. I can't run from that. So yeah, all the time. But I'm from New Orleans. I'm always be a representative of that place, and I love it. I love New Orleans. It's the only place where you can mix everything up.
My family's there.
Really?
Yeah, my dad and my brother and
Yeah.
stepmom.
My mom's there, my oldest sister, there's cousins. Ledisi, wait, they don't say Ledisi, they say Ledisi, where you at, baby? You won't see it. You ain't come around, you know. Yeah.
Well, I think we're getting ready to wrap this up, but
Okay.
But before we do, you gotta tell us, what can we expect tonight? Robert
Tonight.
Glasper was here just a while ago.
He's so great.
Isn't he wonderful?
Incredible.
He's so underrated. And yeah, so hopefully people will get to know him tonight, and even, you know, all that, so they'll know more about him.
Yeah.
But, what can we expect tonight?
Well, tonight you'll see a new Ledisi that you probably haven't seen before. It might scare some, and that's good. I love scaring the crap out of people. It's great. And costume changes,
Oh, wow.
movement, but a whole lot of singing and mixing it up a lot. Fun. It's just gonna be fun. The response. This is our 3rd show. So I'm excited, and the choreographer is from Memphis, Miss Brandy, and she pretty much saved my life and
Oh, wow.
taught me how to walk again. Because I mean, we were on the floor talking and just started crying, and I didn't know. I'm thinking she's so gorgeous, she got it all together. Her life is. She's like, girl, please, you know. So we were on the same boat, and it felt good having someone support me and lift me. Especially a woman, because we have, you know, a lot in common. So it felt good having her on tour with me. She's supportive. I wouldn't be here without her. She really helped me out a lot. I mean, I would be here, but not this girl. So I like this woman.
Do you like barbecue?
Oh, I love barbecue.
What's your favorite barbecue spot in Memphis?
Oh, there's some place on that long strip, but I just follow.
On
I
Mill
don't look.
Street?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, you guys got a real one. Like New Orleans, ours are in East in the hood, you know, but I don't
We
know
got
all
some
that.
in the hood now.
Yes, I like the hood. Anywhere where you, girl, duck a little bit. We're gonna get there though. I like those places. So I haven't been that far out in Memphis though. I've only been that street and back to the hotel. But Brandy was like, "You're gonna hang?" I'm like, "I gotta be here. I can't go." So yeah, that's the only reason why I haven't gotten out. So don't be
Well,
mad.
honey, you know, we'll bring the barbecue to you.
Oh, okay. Bring me some good stuff now. I'm real. Because in New Orleans, you can only get the real stuff New Orleans East. If you ever, it's scary, but I love it. Because they have food at the gas station. It's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ledisi.
Thank you. Thank you. It's great to see you guys. Thanks for coming today.
Yes, thank y'all for coming, and Ledisi's gonna be in the back. We're gonna take some pictures with her. Everybody will get a chance to take a picture with her. So we're getting ready for that now.
Everybody, if you will do me a favor and